Matty in the morning. Hi, everybody. Chris Jericho is in the house.
Yay!
There we go. That's a good one.
That's a good one. You like that one?
Yeah, Let's hear
it again. You just play that on loop over and over again.
Over and over again.
I think Pink needs to sample that so I can make
that's some serious.
off
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Sade.
No, that's not you. No, Cena's our local guy. And,
Absolutely he is. Let me ask you a quick question. Who won the Sade tickets? Was it a guy or a girl? Because there's no guys should be going to a Sade concert.
Sade's not.
Well, it's kind of a date show, I think.
Maybe
Lady
take your
Gaga.
girlfriend
It's a
to
date
it.
show for sure.
So you don't take your buds there. We're going to Sade, man.
Yeah.
No.
Smooth operator. Rocks! Woo! Sorry. I just had to get that off my chest.
No, but I think Lady Gaga is worse for a
No,
guy.
but Lady Gaga's had a big show, and there's blood flying everywhere, and semen, and body fluids, and
I don't
eggs.
think there's semen. Okay,
Eggs
there's no
flying around.
semen at the
Well,
Lady Gaga.
it's coming.
That's probably
You
next,
heard,
yeah.
you did hear what she wants to make her perfume smell like. Blood and semen, and you can Google that. She said that. She wants to make a perfume that smells like a mixture of blood and semen.
She did say that.
Yeah,
Well, that takes me back.
There you go. Yeah. The good old days.
Yeah, those are the
Reminds me of high school, right, Matty?
That's exactly.
Oh, my.
There you go.
What's the
Didn't
rock?
think you were going to be talking about that this morning when the dumb
wait,
wrestler
which
came
one
in,
is
did
it?
you?
Wait. Who is it? The Rock? What's the Rock say?
Smell
So,
when
wait,
I'm cooking or something.
Yeah, that's what he's.
That's what he's cooking. Now we know what he's cooking.
What is he smelling?
We have the answer to the eternal question now.
Now, Chris Jericho, for those of you who don't know Chris, been in the WWE for a while now. I think he's at the point now where he's just like, ow, everything just hurts.
Well, no, actually, I haven't been in the WWE since September. I actually left to do some of these other things that I've been working on.
You've shrunk, dude.
Well, thanks.
No, I mean, you don't have that crazy. Well, no, you're not as big as you were when you were fighting. You look great. I mean, you're
maybe
more
a little
trim
bit
now.
the same. You know, I threw myself in the washing machine. So when I came out, I had actually shrunk a little bit.
No, when you fought, you were
So-
bigger. Come on, Chris. I'm not that crazy.
Actually, no, I was never the biggest guy. That's the thing that I always I always
were
just worked on
crazy?
having the biggest charisma and the biggest personality and that sort of thing. Because I mean, when I started in 1990, everyone was like 6'8" and 300
Yeah.
pounds and all that sort
Right.
of thing, and I could never be that physically. But so my attitude was to be that character wise and personality wise.
You were not the biggest, but you were the prettiest. Am I right, Lisa?
Oh,
Yes.
without question.
I don't think there's any doubt.
Well, I always worked on that as well, just being the prettiest boy I could be in wrestling,
I was
which
actually-
always equals toughness, right?
Yeah, well, you can't have everything. I went for cuteness.
And you got it.
but
And
I'm
you end up on radio, which is
I
perfect for you.
I got to tell you, thank you. I have to tell you, the wrestlers love me.
Hey, Matty, you suck.
Okay.
So, okay, maybe not him. But no, this is amazing. Not one, but two bestsellers. Chris Jericho's Undisputed, his second book on the New York Times bestseller list.
Yeah, just debuted yesterday. So that makes me a 2-time New York Times bestseller list, which means I'm extra smart.
Yeah, so not only the prettiest.
I've shrunk and I'm pretty. That's what I found out when I came
Well, you
to
haven't
Matty in the
shrunk.
morning.
You know what
kind
I
of
mean.
a death wish do you have? You look at Chris Jericho and
Say
say, boy,
he's-
you're
Say
small.
you're small.
Jump the podium and attack him on his own show?
I'm telling you.
You guys have tasers in here.
He's- when
I'm
he
not going to let you tase me.
When he retired, a lot of the guys don't.
Now he's flexing and everything.
He
He
is,
got them
he
all.
is flexing.
No, actually, I was just going back to earlier. Like I have a stiff arm, so I'm not trying to flex. Like, wow, which way is the next studio?
Well, The Rock is going back. He hasn't wrestled in how long? I mean, he's changed
Yeah, I
his
don't
name
think he's
back
actually
to-
going back to wrestling. He's just going back to host WrestleMania, I think. Which is
Oh, he's not fighting?
from what we saw on the show, he just said he was going to be the host. So, but I mean, it's such a big deal because it's been a while since he's been on. I mean,
Well, he doesn't even call himself The Rock anymore. He's Dwayne Johnson now.
well, yeah, Dwayne Johnson is not like the toughest of names either. You know, so The Rock fits much better.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, he
Dwayne.
does that eyebrow thing, which I'm
Dwayne,
working
you know.
on, and I can't seem to do that.
Yeah.
The
My
one
mom told
eyebrow.
me a joke once. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dwayne. Dwayne who? Dwayne the tub because I'm drowning.
Yeah.
And I always kind of think of that when I think of the name Dwayne. So
Okay, I don't
Stream
know
of
the comedy.
consciousness over
I don't know
here.
the comedies for you, Chris, but you're a writer. We had
That was my mom's joke. I didn't say it was mine.
we had my colleague here, Bill, who is a bit of a
Bill!
gym rat, right here, and we had a gun off with The Rock.
Yes.
That didn't go well for Bill.
Was it gun off? Did you shoot each other? Or
No,
was it-
the gun show.
They took their
Yeah,
shirts
the gun
off.
show.
Oh,
the
flex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the gun
Like I
show.
was flexing earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
and,
never taken a sweater off again.
yeah. He
Because
actually
you
wears.
shrunk, Bill.
Yeah, he shrunk since he's shrunk. Yeah, it's like he
Not
just.
according to Bill, though.
Yeah. Here's your boy right here.
Hey, it's Rock here, and when I'm in Boston, I love checking out Matty in the morning and a little bit of Billy's guns. Very little.
So
Would you just have everybody that's ever done a drop for you on time? You're a name dropper.
yeah.
Who else you got in there?
Oh.
Well, first of all, who's me and the
play
guys?
some other ones.
Okay, all right. You're going to challenge me? Me and the guys are going to the Sade show.
You got to get Sade to say, "This is Sade, and you're listening to
we
Matty
have
in the
those.
morning."
Oh, we have a lot of those.
Yeah,
You got a Sade drop if you do?
No, Sade is like 100 years old. No,
She
we
doesn't do drops for radio stations.
You got,
we played The Rock, right? How about this one? No. Oh, here's your boy here.
Hey, brother.
Yeah, what happened to him? I mean, who is the guy that stole Hulk Hogan's woman?
I don't really know the gossip of that dude. It's like, yeah, I'm not sure. Did Hulk Hogan got his woman stolen?
He's like 21 years
Oh
old.
my gosh.
How old?
He's like 21.
It's terrible.
He's 21?
She's one of her son's friends.
Wow.
Wow, that's cold.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is about Hulk is, he's still, even to this day, if you mention wrestling to the majority of people, they'll go, "Oh, you mean like Hulk Hogan style wrestling?"
Well, because of the Rocky movies and all
Well, yeah, no, because of Hogan.
Yeah.
Because of
The
who he
TV,
was in
yeah.
the 80s and 90s. So, I
Yeah.
mean, even as I wrote about in Undisputed, when I worked with them in 2002 for about 6 months, at first you're kind of in awe because it's like, wow, I get a chance to work with Hulk Hogan. And then later, after a couple of weeks, you're drinking beer in the dressing room with him and he's asking me advice on how to put together the match and all that sort of thing. And it's kind of cool. Like that's one of the cool things when you're coming through the ranks of something, when you get a chance to work with people that were your heroes or inspirations and then end up becoming your peers and then your friends even. And Hogan's a great guy, man. So whoever stole his woman, beware.
oh.
I think you ought to, back him up.
What am I going to do, fight somebody for Hogan? We're not that good friends.
Oh, I don't know, man.
What do you think?
Somebody's got him.
You think we're just some kind of a roving gang that wanders the wilderness?
No, but I think you
picking
back
carry
up your
on
bro.
and fights.
First of all, clearly bros before hoes. Am I wrong?
Oh my god.
well, absolutely, but I mean, it's not like,
Oh my
like,
gosh.
we don't wear like matching colors, walking the streets with like brown leather jackets that say "wrestler" on the back. We're the wrestlers. We fight together.
Why not?
You should.
Well, do you walk around? We're the DJs. We're coming into your homes every morning.
All right. How about, let's say, the Undertaker is having a bad day. He's just down. Would he call you up?
Well, he's dead. He's a dead man, so he's
the
always kind of down.
Undertaker's dead?
Well, that's his whole gimmick. He's a dead man. So when you're a dead man, it's quite
Oh, you
depressing.
mean dead
day.
like
Yeah.
a zombie,
Oh.
like back
Well,
from
yeah,
the dead.
so
yeah,
he's depressed every day because he wakes up in the morning. He's like, "Oh, I'm still dead."
Well, how about Kane then? What's Kane is his brother?
Yes, it's his brother. Yeah, we're kind of going through the entire vernacular of WWE characters here. Kane
Yeah.
is Undertaker's brother, according to the storylines,
Yeah.
and was burned horribly, apparently, when he was a child. And
Ooh, I missed
now
that
he's lived to
line.
tell about
Yeah.
it.
Did you know that?
Yeah, absolutely.
You did?
Kane was burned?
What?
Well, that's sad. Does he wear like a mask?
He did. That was his whole gimmick, was Kane wearing a mask.
Was he ever unmasked in one of those
Well, yeah,
Rumble
like 10
things?
years ago. If you know the name Kane, you would know that he had a mask and then got it taken off.
Yeah.
That was kind of the whole big story.
Yeah,
I may have known.
You may have
but
known.
I
You may have heard about it.
I forgot about
Did
it.
you, but did you get a drop from Kane? That's the most
I
important
don't have a
thing.
drop from Kane.
However.
How about this one? You want to go back? Want to go way back? How about this?
Are you listening? That's
this
Eagle.
one.
W108, baby. Kiss.
Lou Albano, rest in peace.
I love that.
Well,
Lou
there you
Albano's
go.
gone. Junkyard Dog is gone.
Oh, God.
Yes, most of the guys in their 70s and 80s have passed away.
Well, at least the wrestlers. Yeah.
Who's the guy that fell out of the sky and died?
Oh, God.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, his name was Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was bad.
No, of course it was bad. A ridiculous statement that was. Definitely wasn't good.
No, it was way bad.
No, it was way bad. Absolutely it was.
So he was, I don't want to rake the coals, but he was up in a thing.
Yeah, and then it broke, and then he fell into the ring. So,
Ooh.
this is a really happy conversation, isn't it?
Well, it's
Come on,
because-
Matty, do your magic. Come on, man. Morning
dude,
radio.
Dude.
I do more than
wait.
wrestling from old guys. Let's talk about some stuff.
Dude, we had a Lou Albano. I refuse to take responsibility for this. You asked me that we have any other little wrestling guys.
I said drops.
Well, we had Lou Albano, and then
That's
I said
not a
rest
drop,
in peace.
though.
And then Lou
I'm
Albano.
talking drops. I'm talking. You're listening to Matty in the morning. This is Sammy Davis Jr. or something. Who's the best drops that you have
Are you ready
out
for
of
that?
anybody?
Okay, I'm
That's
working
what I'm
on
talking
it.
about.
Actually.
Hey, Jericho, back off. I'm working on it. How about this? Here's one.
Hi, everyone. This is Alex Trebek.
See? No, that's good. Now you got it. Now you got it.
Here's your boy
Question.
right here. Here's your boy right here.
I'm the Miz!
See, but that's not a drop. That's just a random piece of tape.
All right.
I want to hear people that
Who
say
talks about
this
my
is so and
We
so
got
on
lots
Matty
of
in the
them.
morning.
Okay.
Like the most random ones. Like, do you have Mr. Belding from Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Or do you have...
I know. You can there's no morning show in the world that can outdo what I'm going to give you right here.
Well, that's what I want to hear.
Here it is.
Hi, this is Junior Charles with Matt Siegel in the morning radio show.
Now, is that the real Julia Childs?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
that's what I'm
That
talking
is
about.
impressive. Isn't
Now
it?
we got a show.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pull
That
out
is
Rage.
cool.
No.
Pull out Rage. Show me what you got.
Why was Julia Childs in your show?
Well,
All right,
she's
ready?
from
How about this one?
Cambridge.
Beat this
She
one.
lived
You
in
ready?
Cambridge.
How about this one?
Hi, this is Jack Nicholson. Now, whenever I'm in Boston, I listen in to Matt in the morning.
Okay. Don't start with me. Don't start with me.
Yeah. Pretty good.
That's not real, is
The
it?
real Regisville, but naked. I'm coming to you from Matty in the morning on
See?
Kiss 108.
All right, I don't think that was as good as Jack Nicholson and Julia
It sounded like him, though.
No, well, they are.
it's
Yeah.
This is the real people now.
They are,
That was
yeah.
the real Jack Nicholson.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been here a long time, dude.
Oh, I know. I saw the pictures on the wall.
So what now? You were crown champion like 25 times, right?
Yeah, something like that's the.
So how does
it's
that?
weird when you do
why
that. You
don't
don't
you just
really keep
stay
track
champion?
of the numbers, huh?
So no, that's
well,
that's
it's
in
show
your bio.
business. You stay champion until Vince tells you not to be champion. That's the bottom
So
line.
you don't
know?
hold the belt. Do you have a belt? Do you get to keep the belt, or you have to give the belt to somebody else?
Well, when you have the title, as we're instructed to call it now, you
The-
can't
the
call. If
ti-
you say belt in front of Vince McMahon, he'll go, "It's title." We're no longer calling them belts. So if you have a title, you take that with you, and it's your responsibility. Like when you were a kid in junior high school, and they give you have to take the little doll home. You have to take care of it, and it's your responsibility, and you have to feed it, and that's kind of what it is. So when you go through the airports with these things,
a belt, but you can't call it a belt.
the belt, that's not a belt; it's a title.
Yeah.
And it goes through the security. It's always funny because then suddenly everybody who's working security has to take a look at it. So you'd be like, hey, Enos, look what we got here. It's one of them title belts.
Yeah.
And then, whoa. And then the guy has to come across from, taking somebody's bottle of water. That's obviously pure acid or whatever it is they do. And then come over with the title. And then they have to kind of put it on and show it to the next person. So at like 6 o'clock in the morning, when you have to do this, every 3, 4, 5 times a week, it does become a little bit annoying, but that's kind of what you have to deal with.
Well, tell me about it.
With the title, yeah. So,
Tell me about it. I can't get through security without them stopping me with all my.
well, imagine if you had a big 20-pound
that's what I'm talking
plate
about.
of gold, and then when people say, "So, are you a fighter? Wrestling? Wow, look,
Is that
look, we
real?
got a wrestling title over here. Look at this thing," and they're dangling it and showing it around, and so yeah, it's a little bit of an annoyance, but yeah, that's what you have to deal with when you're the champion. So.
Now, Chris Jericho's new book is called Undisputed. It's his second bestseller. We don't have more time, but before you go, I know guys don't like to do it. Is there any way you could throw a pile driver on Billy? Just before you go, just
Well,
like
see, the
drop him on his
best
neck.
thing of all is, and first of all, as being a shameless plug man, I'm going to be at the Boston University bookstore tonight at 7,
Smooth.
signing the books.
Yeah, and
So yeah, and because it's radio, we don't actually even have to do it. We can just make the noises that we're doing it.
Okay,
and no
go
one will
ahead.
know
No,
the
I
difference.
don't even want the noises.
So you just
No, the noises will hurt.
no, he can hurt you with a noise.
Yeah.
Put me down. Wait a second. You've turned the tables on me. What?
Oh!
Oh, there he goes.
Chris Jericho will be at the Barnes & Noble at the Boston University Bookstore on Beacon Street, right in Kenmore Square. This book is called Undisputed, available wherever fine books are sold. Good to see you, buddy.
Oh.
Jericho.
That sort of thing.
Chris Jericho!
Oh, my head.
We'll be back.